Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to show you how to crochet this classy sweater vest that has an old money vibe. You are going to need chunky yarn size 6, hook size 8mm and scissors. Now I have already done one of the panels. You're going to need two panels, one for the front and one for the back. And we are going to do this beautiful ribbing, and the pattern is very beginner friendly. So now let's start. We are going to make a loop, insert our hook and then twist it around like this and pull out the yarn. And this will be our starting point. From here we are going to chain 48. So this will be our 1, 2, and then keep chaining and counting until you reach 48 chains. So after you have chained 48 chains, you have to measure it, making sure it will be the right length for you. You can measure it on yourself, starting from your shoulder to your waist, but I would also recommend measure it with tape. It should be about 50 centimeters long, but make sure you also measure on yourself to make sure it will fit. So now we are going to start our first row. We are going to start from the second stitch and we are going to do 14 double crochets. So yarn over, insert the needle into the second stitch, and now we are going to pull out the yarn. We're gonna have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over again, pull out through the first 2 hooks, and now yarn over and pull out through the second 2 hoops, and that's your double crochet. So again, yarn over, insert the needle into the next stitch, pull out the yarn, yarn over, pull out through the first 2 loops, yarn over and pull out through the second 2 loops. And we are going to do that for 14 stitches. Make sure you count your stitches and keep going until you reach the 14th stitch. Now that we have completed our 14 stitches, we are just going to make sure we have done 14 double crochet stitches exactly, making sure there are no more or less than that. And our next step will be doing 25 half double crochet stitches. So now keep going into the next stitch, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, pull yarn out, and now we have to do yarn over and pull it through all 3 loops. So that's your half double crochet, and we need to keep doing this until we reach the 25th half double crochet stitch. So don't forget, keep counting and come back when you have reached the 25th mark. After we have done our last half double crochet stitch, our work should look like this. And now we are about to do the last 8 single crochet stitches. So we're just doing single crochet until the end. Okay, we are ready now. We've done the last 8 single crochet stitches and our work should look like this. Now we are going to do 1 chain and we're going to turn our work around, and we are going to start with 8 single crochet stitches. We are only working in the back loop throughout the whole project. So only back loop after you've done your first row. After we have finished with our 8 single crochets, we'll keep going with half double crochets. So yarn over, insert the hook into the next stitch, pull out the yarn, yarn over and pull out again. So same as before, doing half double crochets, and keep doing this until you've done 25 half double crochets. So now after we've done 25 half double crochets, we will finish with 14 double crochets. So this will be the finish of our second row. So again, yarn over, insert the needle into the next stitch, pull out the yarn, yarn over, pull through the 2 hoops, and then yarn over, pull through the second 2 loops. And keep going until you reach the last stitch. After we have finished the last double crochet stitch, this is how our work should look like. You can see the ribbing is now showing, and we have done 2 rows. So we are going to have a total of 23 rows. So now make a chain, turn your work around, and row 3 we will start with 39 half double crochets. So we won't make any more double crochets for the time being. We will keep going with half double crochets from row 3. After we are done with the 39 half double crochets, we will now do 8 single crochets. So again, hook into the stitch, pull out the yarn, yarn over, and pull out. Do this 7 more times. We have now finished row 3 and we'll start row 4, making a chain, turning our work around and starting with 8 single crochets. So now keep going with 39 half double crochets. Now starting row 5, chain 1, turn your work around and keep doing half double crochets 39 times until you reach that point where you need to switch to single crochet. So keep counting. Now we have reached this point where we need to start doing single crochets, so do 8 single crochets in total. So now chain 1, turn your work around and start row 6 with 8 single crochets. After you have finished the 8 single crochets, keep going with 39 half double crochets. So now we have done 39 half double crochets. We are going to start the neck. So we are now going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3. So this will be our neck, chaining 6, and we will turn our work around and start working into those stitches. Now turning our work around, we are going to start with half double crochets. This is our row number 7, so we will do 44 half double crochets and then 8 single crochets at the end. So keep doing that until you reach row number 17. So now you are at row number 7, so you will have to do 10 rows with 44 half double crochets and 8 single crochets. So just keep counting 44 half double crochets, then do the 8 single crochets, turn your work around, start with 8 single crochets and do 44 half double crochets and alternate this pattern until you reach the end of row 17, and I will explain what's next after that. Now this is how your work should look like after you have finished row 17. You're gonna have 8 ribbings in total on your work. 2 rows make 1 ribbing, so count them, make sure you've got the right amount. So now let's start row number 18. We have chained 1 and starting to do 8 single crochets, working the back loop only. So now after we have finished the 8 single crochets, we are going to continue with 39 half double crochets. Okay, our 18th row is now ready, and we are going to measure it just to make sure it's the same size as the other side. So just flip it over and quickly measure, and we're going to continue. Chain 1, turn our work around and do 39 half double crochets and finish off with 8 single crochets. That will be your row number 19, and we're gonna do that for a total of 3 rows. So we're gonna keep the same number of half double crochets for the total of 3 rows. Okay, now I have finished my row 19, 20 and 21, and I'm going to start with row number 22. Chain 1, turn your work around and start with 8 single crochets. Next step is continue with 25 half double crochets. After finishing the 25th half double crochet, now keep going with 14 more double crochets. My 22nd row is now ready. I'm going to chain 1, turn my work around and start with 14 double crochets, and this will be our last row. Row 23 is our last one. So start with 14 double crochets. So after you have done 14 double crochets, keep going with 25 half double crochets and finish off with 8 single crochets. So what I have added later on was I made one more row, so row number 24 on this one, and added another row from the beginning. So both rows started with 8 single crochets and 25 half double crochets. So basically these are your sides, because I found that the panels on their own were a bit too tight, so I just added an extra row, but I kept it short. So on here you can see these are the ready panels. So now on both sides you're gonna have 8 single crochets and half double crochets on these both sides, and then stitch them together. So do this for both panels, and this will be your end result. You can see here on the side where I've added one more on each panel from both sides. So you can actually start with 8 single crochets, 25 half double crochets, keep going, and then finish off with 8 single crochets and 25 double crochets on both panels. Thank you guys for watching.